Whew, how am I going to run a marathon? So the biggest issue that I'm going to run into is with my knees. So the tendon just above the kneecap, um, mine's not doing so great. Hasn't for a while. Um, I forget what it's called, but it's something or another. It usually sounds a lot worse than it is. Like, not the name of it, but the actual grinding noise that my knees make. So anytime I bend my knees with any kind of weight on them, it just grinds, and it does not sound good. It doesn't feel great either. Usually it doesn't hurt. It'll just get weak, and if I don't maintain them and do what I'm supposed to as far as keeping them healthy, it can actually get to the point where if I'm walking and I put too much weight on my leg, it can actually just stop working, and I like fall, like my leg's not even there. Um, yeah, so that's not good. That doesn't make it easier to run a marathon where you're going to be putting a lot of strain on your legs over a long period of time. So that I have to get under control and fix. Now, like I said, this is not a new issue for me. It's been going on for a while, and I actually went through physical therapy for it after we figured out what it was to try to get it under control, because it had just gotten really bad where I was having trouble walking upstairs or just getting off the couch. It was bad for a while. But going through physical therapy, figured out all the things I need to do to basically improve it, maintain it, keep it working like it should. And it's pretty basic. It boils down to two things: just keeping the muscles around the knee strong. So doing lunges, which suck, doing squats, which suck, and like wall sits, which also suck. Just basically a lot of leg workouts to help improve the stability of the muscles around the leg, around the knee. The second part is just keeping the tendons stretched out. So just doing basic stretches, which actually aren't that bad, and rolling out my knee with a metal rod, which really sucks. It's painful. It feels like it's going over like a washboard and you're trying to like smooth out the washboard, and it's painful. It doesn't sound good. It sucks all the way around. But that's basically the only two things I have to do to maintain my knees and keep them in good working order. So if I'm doing those things regularly, then I have pretty much no pain and I can do pretty much anything I want to. So I just have to really get on top of those, stay on top of those, and really get my knees strengthened so that they can not collapse while I'm trying to run. And the rolling out of the tendon with the metal rod, they make an actual special tool for this. My physical therapist used one when I was going there, and instead of buying one of those, I just use a wrench. I work on cars. I have a bunch of wrenches, so it's the same thing really. And now another thing that I'm doing while I'm doing all this workout, I try to kind of do it early in the morning. I also do some upper body workout, some core workouts. Now, the one thing I do not do is any sit-ups or crunches, because I also have a bad back, degenerative disc disease. So using my lower back as a fulcrum for my whole body weight, in the past, it has just not turned out well for me. So I try to avoid sit-ups and crunches as much as I would love to do those. And other than just some basic strengthening and getting my knees and body in functioning order, the other thing I'm doing is walking, getting the miles in. So I walk every day. I typically walk between 1.5 miles, 3 miles every day, just depending on a couple different things. But try to get in at least 3 miles a day if I can. Sometimes it's a little bit shorter, but getting out there is the most important thing. And honestly, I've been doing that for a long time. I really enjoy it. It's as much for the mental health for me as it is the physical health. Just getting outside, catching up on a good podcast, enjoying the scenery. It's not bad. It's really good for you. So I try to get that in regardless of what's going on. Always try to get that walk in. Now, that for the marathon, walking is really not great preparation for it. So the idea will be, once my knees stop sounding like Rice Krispie treats, when I bend them is to start running that route. So I'll start hopefully running a mile a day, and then get up 3 miles a day, and kind of go from there. Once I get to the point where I can do some running without physical damage to my knees, then we'll kind of work out some kind of gradual schedule, and we'll do a little bit of research on finding out what's a good practice to get into to prepare for something like a marathon. Because I don't even know if it's going to be running a short distance every day, or if it's going to be running intermittently, or is it I don't know. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But the first step is just getting to where I can run. So that's the plan. That's what we're going to start working on. That's what I've been working on, and we'll just see how that goes. My wife, she thinks I'm crazy, which is not good because she's not usually wrong. We'll see how it goes. See if we can't prove her wrong. And I'll say, if you have any advice, please put it down in the comments. I would love to hear whatever you got. Lord knows I'm going to need it. And I'll have updates for not only this, but also my riding. I'll have some videos coming out with updates on those, hopefully here soon. So you can keep up to date with that. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.